Started recording here. Okay, today because I switched over between different machines, recording I faced some issue. Okay, I think I resolved it. Okay, today is March 26th. 26th or 25th? Okay, 25th only. Sorry, I am on a day in advance. Okay, what is the agenda of the class? Today we will be discussing something about SDLC remaining part, software development life cycle. Like me to open SDLC. What we discussed in previous classes. Let us recap. In the previous classes, we have discussed about what is meant by black box testing, what is meant by what are all the different varieties of the techniques like equivalence class partitioning, boundary value analysis, error guessing, positive testing, negative testing. Plus, we also discussed about how to write a test case, and we have discussed about SDLC some part, software development life cycle, up to architectural design and system test plan was discussed. Up to what part we have discussed? Up to the area, whatever I have circled here, this area was already discussed. Okay, let us talk about the remaining things like detailed design, integration test plan, and all the things. So I'm trying to open this running notes again. Software SDD. Today we will talk about software design document. Let us see what it is. So based on requirement document, you see, based on the requirement document or architectural design, your detailed design will be prepared. Who is responsible for this detailed design? My developer. My development team is responsible for design document. This is also called as software design document. As a tester, I have to refer this design document to write the test cases. In one of the homework, I have given you one homework saying that the username accepts minimum 4 characters and maximum 8 characters. Now I have a field like username, right? So this username accepts minimum 4 characters and maximum 8 characters. How I come to know that one? This may be there in the design document. You see, in general, some of the information may not be available in your functional requirement document. Your requirement document will not talk about this one, but certain information you can find in your design document. If you have any queries, you can refer to your design document. So design document talks about many things. I will show you practically what kind of things are discussed in the design document. I will show you that in Walmart website. In this particularly design document, it talks about the database tables. What tables are there in the database? What error messages we can be able to display on the screen? What exceptional handlers we can see in the program? What kind of functions are used? Reusable functions or reusable code? What kind of reusable code can be used? Now, what are all the field size and field length? Front end, graphical user in GUI, graphical user interface. You can find for example, username is a field. What is the field size? These kind of things also you can be able to find in software design document. Okay, Shabnam is not able to hear properly. Is it okay, Shabnam, now, or still you have the problem? Could you please dial to conference number, Shabnam? If you sometimes your headset may create some trouble. If you are using the wireless internet at our home, if you are using the wireless internet and using the headset means it is a problem. You know, if your computer is slow, you cannot be able to hear me properly. What I suggest you is that every day please restart your computer. Before joining in the class, I strongly recommend to restart the computer. And if possible, use the landline phone and dial to the conference number. Okay, here in the design document, not only these things, many things will be discussed. I will explain you how to many other things practically here. What is there in the design document? Ask your developer to provide the design document. This is the responsibility of the developer to make it available for all the testing team, and testers should review the design document. Once the design document is prepared, that will be shared to the tester, and everything will be explained by the development team. There is something called a walkthrough. What is meant by walkthrough? If I don't know something, you know, I am not the author of a design document. Developer may walk through the design document. Walkthrough is a kind of explanation to the people who are not aware of that particular document or application or anything. They are trying to explain me what is there in this design document. This is called a walkthrough. Walkthrough help a tester to understand the design document. I don't know what is meant by design document and what is there in the design document. I have 15 years of experience, but today only I joined in Walmart. This is my first day in the Walmart. I can ask my developer, could you please walk through this design document? I can request that one. Even though I have 15 years experience, it is okay for me to ask my developer to walk through the document. So don't hesitate to ask your developers or anybody in the company who is responsible for design document. You can ask your lead or test lead, you can ask, or design, the development lead also you can ask this question. If I don't know something, I can ask my business analyst to walk through the requirement document. For example, I am not requirement I am not so familiar because it is my first day in the company. I can ask my business analyst to walk through the requirement document. I can ask my test lead to walk through the application under test. So never hesitate to ask the question even though you are experienced. So I will now let me to walk through the Walmart.com application now. Okay, I will walk through you that one. Okay, here I am trying to open Walmart, www.walmart.com. I am entering. As per the architectural design, the website should redirect. Akshata, I will explain you what is meant by exception handlers. Definitely, I will explain you in few minutes. Please remind me in case if I didn't cover that one. Okay, so as per my architectural design, the website should be user friendly. For example, a customer is in Toronto. Trying to open Walmart.com. Actually, for Canadians, there is another website, Walmart.Canada. Okay, if a customer in Toronto is trying to open Walmart.com, means this kind of message should display here. Based on my local IP address, this Walmart website is able to find out where is this customer, what is the geographical location is found by Walmart, and they are trying to display me a helping message. It's a kind of user-friendly software. Okay, this is mentioned in my architectural design document. It's not the detailed design. It's a high level design. So this is there. Okay. As a tester, I have to study my architectural design. These kind of things are there or not? Yes, it is there. If a person is there within the United States, this message should not display. Okay. So, okay, it is one of the test cases passed for me here, as per the architectural design. Okay. Still, customer is in Toronto, and if the customer clicks this one Walmart.com, it should allow me to open Walmart.com, not Walmart.Canada. It's not Walmart.ca. Now, customer is able to get into the Walmart.Canada. Oh, okay. How I come to know that this is the Walmart.com website? What is the guarantee that this is the Walmart? Is it not Macy's website? No, it is not Macy's. What it is? It's a Walmart, because here is I have a logo. Okay, it is the industry standard. Logo in the top left corner is a standard for e-commerce. Any e-commerce applications. You can find this kind of thing. Not only e-commerce, in general, any website, I can say that this is one of the W3 standards, World Wide Web Consortium. W3 means World Wide Web Consortium. As per the standards, we should have the logo in the top left corner. Okay, let me to write as told by Navneet. Three W's. W3 means 3W. Okay, this is not mentioned, these kind of things are not mentioned in our design document, but certain standards we should aware. If you are working on some web applications, you need to know. Oh, I don't know what is the what kind of standards I need to know. No problem. You can find these kind of standards in our company. Once you join in our company, ask your lead where I can find the standard documents. Your lead can walk through the documents, what are all the documents are available in the company, standard documents, they can explain you. But it is nice to know before you join there, certain kind of standards. Okay, I am seeing that everything is in blue and white schema color here. If I log into Macy's, Macy's should be in red color, right? Okay, one second. What is the color for Macy's? Macy's.com, or JC Penney also is in red and white, I guess, Okay, still Macy's is opening here, it's not yet open. Oh, why is it now shipping to Canada? How this guy come to know that I'm accessing Macy's from Toronto? IP address, again same answer. See, they are very wise now. They are trying to help me. They are trying to help the customer, saying that, okay, Madhu, you are accessing Macy's from Toronto, and we can ship for you. Okay, that's good. It's a kind of user-friendly message, and it's a part of architectural design. Okay, Macy's adapt in general, by red and white, whereas Walmart blue. So uniform color is maintained throughout the website here. So this kind of things where I can find in the design document. What is the background color? What is the foreground color? What is the font color? What is the font size, font style? What is the header color? So menus, how the menu should behave. I have left here. I have left menu, right? Here I have left menu and top menu also. These things are not available in your requirement document. You cannot find these things in the requirement document. Where I can find? I can find these kind of things in my design document. You know, like menus, how the menu we can see. And not only this, if you scroll down, you can find some advertisements. Because spring is coming up, I am seeing the spring related, outdoor activities. Now, sorry, it is not SOP. SOP means standard operating procedure. That is different. We will discuss about standard operating procedure in future classes. This is not the same. Okay, so here they are trying to attract the customer here by giving some summer. Summer is coming up. Summer activities, outdoor fun activities. Some kind of advertisements are here. Okay, very nice. Is this in the requirement document? No, may not be. If it is there, yes, that's good. If it is not there, definitely that should be there in the design document. In either of the document, these kind of details are covered. So as a tester, I need to refer both requirement document and design document for testing purpose. Okay, if I scroll down further, here Madhurika is saying that HWS requirement document is different from design document. Yes, both are different. Both are different. We'll discuss more in a few minutes about what is the difference between design document and requirement document. Not only this, at the bottom, I'm seeing so many things like privacy and security link, and so many things are there. I see. Okay, here 2013 Walmart store is there. 2013 Walmart storing. Okay, I think this is not there in my requirement. I don't know why they put it 2013. Copyright. Okay, maybe it is there in the design document. Copyright. Okay, copyright we have to write. Okay, that's fine. So because it is there in the design document, I need to make sure that this is displayed at the bottom. The design document saying that at the bottom of the page, copyright information is available. Yes, I need to test that also. Okay, fine. What else? Okay, let me to try to click on sign in link. At the top of in the top right corner, yes, in the copyright is updated in 2013. You are right, Shaili. In the top right corner, I have sign in link. Let me to click on sign in. Then in a couple of seconds, my sign in page is displayed. Okay, now as soon as I click on this one, I am seeing the secured page, HTTPS. In previous class, we discussed about this one, hypertext transfer protocol secured. What it is, it will ensure that my data will go only to Walmart server. They have tie up with a company called VeriSign. VeriSign company will make sure that my data will be encrypted while moving this over internet, and it will hand over my data only to the Walmart server, not to some other hacker. Okay, it's giving me some confidence for the shopping. If I display this one, it will give me some confidence. Shop with confidence. Okay, fine. Okay, here email address if I enter and password I enter and click on sign in, I should be able to log in, right? Okay, let me to enter my user ID. Email address I am entering. Oh, I think it is asking email address or user ID. I think email address it is asking. But some companies ask you to enter the user ID, no email address. Have you observed that? Some companies ask you to enter user ID. Why this company is asking for email address? I don't know. This is as designed. As per the design, Again, design is derived from the requirement. Design is derived from the requirement. Okay. So as per the design, I have to use my email address only for login purpose. Assume that it is accepting the user ID, other than the email address. For example, Madhu2605 is my user ID. Assume that Madhu2605 my user ID. Will it accept both numbers and characters? I have number and character, both are there. Will this field accept both numbers and characters? I don't know, I need to check my design document. Design document may clearly tell whether it accepts the alpha numeric or not. Alpha means, alpha characters, numeric, numbers. Alpha numeric is allowed or not. Will it accept any special characters in the user ID? I don't know. I'd like you to check my design document. What is the length of what is the length of this user ID? How many characters are accepted in this one? Okay, I need to refer my design document. So we have to refer many times our design document. Not only the requirements document, design document also we have to refer for certain kind of answers. Okay, now I am coming to the question asked by Akshara. Akshara asked me, what is the exception handler? Here I did not enter the password. Click on sign in. Oh, please enter your password. This is one of the exception handler. Here one mistake is handled here. Some exception. There is a big broad explanation is there about exception handler. Exception handler means if something went wrong, how to handle the situation. Something went wrong, how to handle the situation. That is the exception handler, for an example. Or something went wrong. I have entered my payment details. Okay, I am paying with the help of PayPal. Sorry, I am trying to check out one item from Walmart. I am trying to check out one item from Walmart cart, and I am trying to pay with the help of PayPal. I paid it within the PayPal. I paid it, but before that information comes to Walmart, there is a link failure between PayPal and Walmart. Link failure happened between PayPal and Walmart after I pay within PayPal. How that will be handled? How the software handles the situation? I don't know. I need to check my design document. You try to understand the scenario here. Okay. Let me to write down for your better understanding. Scenario is like this. You are trying to check out an item from your cart. Okay. For this purpose, you need to pay. You need to make the payment. You are making the payment by PayPal. PayPal is another payment gateway. PayPal is another payment gateway. You made the payment, but due to some reason, link between PayPal and Walmart.com is cut off. Okay, I will show you that one practically. 1 second. Let me to log in. I have some user ID and password for Walmart.com. I am trying to log in here. Very nice. Here. Oh, okay. Here. Welcome. Yeah, you are right, Aditya. There's a bug. It may not be a bug. Something happened unexpectedly. It is not a bug. There may be some power failure somewhere. Due to that, connection is failed. Okay, here it's saying hello Madhusudana. Oh, how it found my name here? My full name is Madhusudana, whereas I entered Madhusudan_T@yahoo.com. What I entered? No, I entered my user ID, right? I have entered. What I have entered? I have entered. This is my email. With this email, I tried to log in. You are right, and this is a software in production. It is already in production. This is a live application we are talking now. Walmart is a live application. We are trying to do. I am trying to explain you one practical here. Madhusudan_T@yahoo.com is my user ID. When I did login, it is showing my first name Madhusudana. You are right. Since the software is in production, or else we call it as bug. Yeah, you are right. So here, my first name is displayed. Only first name is required, or both first name and last name are required? Hello, Madhusudana is displayed. Is it good, or I am expecting both Madhusudana, my last name Tomala, both are displayed or no? Okay, let me to check my design document. How we plan to display? If it is a plan to display both first name and last name, it should display. Otherwise, it is a bug. Okay. Now let me to go to my cart here. Last time in one of the previous class, I have added many items, right? Go to cart and check out. I'm clicking go to cart. I think I have added a lot of items, so let me to make it as only one item. I am updating this as one item. So here the first CD I have added in the previous class. I am removing my TomTom GPS. Oh, one more is there. TomTom GPS I am removing. Okay, I have only one item in my cart. Let me to go to proceed to checkout. I'm going for checkout. What is ship store pickup? Ship to home. Okay, I am saying that store pickup. I wanted to pick up in a store, and click on proceed to checkout. Again it is asking me to enter the username and password. Why? For security purpose. Okay, maybe it is there in the requirement document or design document, I don't know. However, let me to enter my user ID and password for once again verification purpose. You are right, enter. Okay, I am entering my user ID and password again, and click on sign in to checkout. Now it is updating the cart. Oh, okay, great. My nearest stores, my home previously 2.5 years ago I was in this city, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. So it's my stores. Okay. Let's click on continue. Click on continue to move further. Okay. So here tax is 54 cents, 6% tax, I guess, not 13%. Okay. Okay. Let me to go continue. Now payment methods are here. Payments methods. I would like to pay by PayPal. Okay, let me to select payment method PayPal and click on proceed to PayPal. What happens if I click on proceed to PayPal? Now Walmart site will hand over the session to PayPal. The $9.54 payment this will be moved to PayPal. Okay, click on proceed to PayPal. I have clicked on proceed to PayPal. What happened? This did go to PayPal. No, there is a tie-up between Walmart and PayPal. PayPal is an eBay company, most trusted company. So many companies nowadays are using PayPal as one of the payment method. Okay. I think I have PayPal account also. Let me to enter my PayPal account. There also I am using my email ID as a login purpose. I have some password for PayPal. I don't know whether I remember this one or not. Password for PayPal. Click on login. Now, would you like to pay? Would you like to pay for your order using Bill Me Later or a PayPal service? If you click no, you can still complete your checkout. Okay. No, I don't want to do it now. Actually, assume that I have clicked on yes, I completed the transaction. But meanwhile, a connection between these two things are gone. PayPal, I have finally assumed that I paid through PayPal, but PayPal needs to hand over the session back to Walmart. Assume that this connection is gone due to some reason. How to handle the situation? That is explained in the design document. In general, that may be, session should be established. I am not confirming here. If I click on continue, definitely my $9.54 will be deducted from my account. So here, I think my login to PayPal is successful. It is displaying my first username and my cell phone number in the United States. So here, I am trying to explain you one of the example for exception handling. Something goes wrong in this method, in this process. How this situation will be handled by the software? That is the exception handler example. Here, Satya is asking one question. In real-time testing, how we will know what email ID is stored in the database and what is not stored? Yeah, you need to write the SQL query for that, Satya. In real-time testing, you have the database access. You are the tester. You know how to write the queries. You need to write it. You can get dummy email IDs, or you can create some real email IDs, whatever it may be. You should be able to create your own test data. Okay, I don't want to, if I keep it like this, I'm not making any payment. I'm keeping this session like this. Page I'm not using it. After a few minutes, maybe after 5 or 10 minutes, my session will expire. Why the session will expire? For security purpose. Even though I won't make the payment, if I keep like this, session will expire. Tomorrow I will get one reminder from Walmart saying that Madhu, you missed some item to check out. Would you like to make the payment for that item? One auto email reminder will be received by me tomorrow. How they are doing? Because as per the design, they need to store not completed payments. I have tried to log in, right? I have tried to make the payment. So not completed payments will be tracked by Walmart software and they will send me auto email. As a tester, I need to test that also. So that is also mentioned in that my design document. in what conditions they will be sending me auto emails. So at a high level, we can say that many things you can find in the design document. Who is the owner for this one? Developers. Developers are the owners, and the tester need to study the design document and test it accordingly. Actually, design document is very big and lot of things are there. I have explained you at a very minimum level. At a very minimum level, I have explained this design document. I hope that you understand some certain stuff here. No problem. Down the line, we will discuss more kind of more and more real-time examples. Any questions? Anybody here? Okay, great. Let us move further. If anybody wanted to talk, I can unmute your mic. All of your mics are muted. Shweta is asking a question, can we say it as a LLD? Yes, low level design. LLD means low level design. Some people say that LLD, some companies. Low level design, high level design, these are all some other names for the design documents. Okay, let us move. Okay, now detailed design is prepared here, and parallel to this, integration test plan will be prepared. Now, these two goes parallelly. Detailed design and integration test plan are documented parallelly. Who is the owner for integration test plan? Integration test plan is documented by your test lead or test manager. Individual contributors are not required to worry about how to write the integration test plan. Integration test plan is documented by your lead or manager. What is meant by plan? It's a roadmap for testing. We will discuss about test plan in our future classes. What is meant by integration testing also we will discuss in our next class. In next class, I will explain you what is meant by integration test plan, system test plan, acceptance test plan, and all those things. Just at this time, I would like to give you headlines only. I will explain maybe tomorrow about what is meant by integration testing. Once these two documents are prepared, they will go for review. We will exchange the documents between developers and testers for review. Purpose of review is that uncover the documentation defects. My software is not ready. So far software is not ready. Everything is on the paper only. So it is a kind of static testing. We already discussed what is meant by static testing in our previous classes. So static testing we are doing. Now once it is done, the next stage is that coding and unit testing. Once these documents are completed, coding and unit testing is done by developers. Who perform this one? Here there is a word unit testing. So unit testing is there. Unit testing is done by developers only. Remember, coding and unit testing is a single activity. Coding and unit testing are done by developers. Not the there is a word unit testing, but testers never participate in unit testing. There is a question from the recruiter. Okay, Shweta, have you ever participated in unit testing? Your answer should be no, because you are a tester. You never participate in this one. Even though the testing word is there is a word testing, but you never participate in that one. What is meant by unit testing? It's a kind of white box testing. You need to open the code, and normally what happens, developers write few lines of the code. Okay, they write 10 lines of the code and test that code. That means it is a kind of white box testing. Both are is unit testing and white box testing are the same. I can say that similar but not exactly the same. We are not interested to learn about that one. If both are same or not, we don't care. But there is a job of the developers. There is a light difference is there between unit testing and white box testing. That is out of scope for our from our learning. No need to worry about this one. So these are done by the developers. Approximately how much time it may take for coding and unit testing? Assume that your SDLC time frame is 1 year. Total length of your project is 1 year, your SDLC time. Maybe around 25% of your SDLC. Oh, 25%? May not be. This may not be the correct answer in every company and every project. All companies may not take 25%. It may be 10% or 20% or 30%. That depends on your company and your process and the project complexity. The coding and unit testing may be around 25%. Total time for coding, it may take 25%. That means 3 months time, approximately 3 months in 1 year project. Assume that if it is 1 year project, 3 months will go for coding and unit testing. Developers are very busy in this time. In these 3 months, developers are busy to write the code. And what testers will do in these 3 months? Developers are very busy to write the code. If it is a V life cycle, what is the job of testers in these 3 months? Testers write test cases. You are right, Sweta. We already analyzed the requirements already. Requirements analysis and study, everything is completed already in the previous stages because we already reviewed. We have already reviewed, right? Now, testers will write the test cases. Integration test cases will be documented, system test cases will be documented, and acceptance test cases will be documented. So, parallel to coding, test cases will be documented. Parallel to coding, test cases will be documented. Let me to write down that. In V life cycle. Okay, whatever I am writing here in the running notes, you need not to write. I will send this running notes after the class to all the people. In case if you didn't receive the running notes, please check your spam folder. If still it is not there, please send me email saying that, okay, Madhu, I didn't receive the running notes and material. I will send material also to all the people. So please alert me as soon as possible. After 10 days, don't tell me that, I'm not receiving the email, running notes. It is difficult for me to resend all the emails. If you alert me in the beginning, I will take certain steps and make sure that that is received by you. Okay, in V life cycle, test cases are documented by testers in parallel to coding by developers. Okay, so parallel to coding, test cases are documented. Okay, what next? As a result of coding and unit testing, your art application under test is released. What is meant by art? Art means application under test. What is meant by application under test? This is the software. This is the raw software. It is not the final one. Initially, this software is released for testing purpose. This software may have so many bugs. This application under test may have some bugs. To uncover the bugs, it will go into the testing stage. It will go into the testing stage. What happens immediately after the coding? See, let me explain you something here. I'm opening paintbrush here. Walmart is a big company. Okay. Walmart is a big project. For simplicity purpose, this Walmart project is broken down into the multiple modules. Okay, what is a module? Module means related requirements are grouped together, and we call it as module. Related requirements. What is going to be related requirements? For example, registration, user registration to the Walmart. All registration related requirements are grouped together, and we call it as a registration module. And security, all login related things are grouped together, and we call it as a security module. And there are many modules are there. I am not listing everything. For example, payment module. Payment can be made by using credit card, debit card, PayPal, Bill Me Later, Google Checkout, so many things. And another one is that order management. Customers can place the orders, right? So orders management is another module. Orders is another module. So different programs are grouped together, and we call it as a module. Ante is asking question. Usually one tester does testing one module or many modules and in all stages. It's a good question, Ante. There is no hard and fast rule. One tester can test all the modules, or multiple testers can test one module. For example, registration module. Registration is very complex, and how I come to know that 10 testers are required. For that, we need to do the estimation. That is called as effort estimation, testing effort estimation. We will discuss in our future classes how to do the estimation. However, your your test lead will give you daily work. Daily or weekly work is allocated by your lead or manager. You need not worry as an individual contributor. How many people are required to test each entire project, or per module how many people are required? This kind of information is shared by your manager or lead. No need to worry about this one. Okay, Walmart, we have so many modules are here. Okay, there are 10 developers developed registration module. 10 developers developed this one. Okay, 20 developers developed security module. Okay, 15 developers developed payment module. Orders is developed by 10 developers. Oh, so many developers are there in Walmart. Yeah, in reality there are more than 200 developers are there in the Walmart.com website development. It's a very big project. So lot of developers are participated here. Every developer developed the code on their own machine, and finally all the code will be integrated by the development lead. Development lead integrate the code developed by all the developers. How many developers are here? For me, 30, 45, 55 developers. Now it is very fast in doing the math. So total 55 developers are there. All the work is integrated and given by the development lead. So once after integrating this code, all the code will be integrated, and one they make some software, that means they are building the software, final software. The code will be integrated and they are building the software. So that's why it is called as a build. What is meant to be build? Build contains the integrated software. I have so many developers. All the developers' code is integrated and we call it as build. First time I am getting the build, so it is called as build one. First time they built the software. So build one is given for testing purpose. So build one is also called as application under test. Here initially I got build one. This is nothing but application under test. This build one initially go for integration testing. Before going to the integration testing, I need to do some kind of quick check. That is also called as health check. Some companies also call as sanity check or smoke check. Okay, let me to write down those things. One second. Where is that? Okay, my application under test came here. So what happens? Build one is released, right? Build one is released for testing purpose. On build one, we need to do the health check or sanity testing. Oh, some people say that health check and sanity testing both are different. And Navneet is saying that do you have the material to read regarding all these things? Yes, I already given this Navneet on the day one. I have given you the frequently asked questions on day one. In those questions, it is there. What is health check, sanity testing, these kind of things. However, I asked you guys to procure one standard book, any standard book like Software Engineering by Pressman or William Perry Software Testing book, Software Testing by William Perry. Any other is fine. Nice to follow some standard textbooks. So here, health check or sanity testing. Some people say that health check and sanity testing are different. But in my view, both are same. Health check and sanity testing is same as per Madhu. But as per some other A, they are different. Other B, they are different. They explain differently. So you will get total confusion if you go to internet. Try to find out the difference between health check and sanity testing. It's so good, Krishna. It's nice to have hardcover Pressman. If you wanted to settle in software testing field, nice to follow the book Software Engineering. Software Engineering by Pressman. There is testing chapter is there around 100 pages. Please follow that. And I have seen some soft copies also in the internet. In Google, if you search, you may get some soft copies also. Okay, health check and sanity testing are different as per some people, but don't let us not to debate what is the difference between these two. At this time, please understand that both are same, and let us see what is meant by sanity testing. It is a quick check. For example, I am saying that sanity testing means as per simple explanation by Madhu, identify the top 10 test cases. Identify the top 10 test cases on Walmart. For example, Walmart we are doing. I wanted to do the sanity testing on Walmart website. So I wanted to know what are all the top 10 test cases, or critical test cases, or important test cases. And let me to test them first. If I am in a company, how I come to know top 10 test cases? How I can identify critical test cases? Okay, I will ask my lead. I get the help from my subject matter expert. In every company, you have some person called subject matter expert. In general, your business analyst in many companies act as a subject matter expert. I need to contact my business analyst to identify the top 10 test cases in Walmart. They will help me. Okay, Madhu, okay, I am giving you the top 10 test cases, like registration is one of the test case, login is another top 10 test case, add to cart is another test case you need to check, and checkout is another test case, payment is another test case, confirm order another test case. Like this, a list of top 10 test cases are given by my subject matter expert. As soon as I get the build one, I need to check sanity testing. I need to make sure that all sanity test cases are passed on build one. Why I need to test sanity test cases first? Because I need to make sure that the minimum expected functionality is working on the software before I proceed for remaining testing. Actually, there are 1000 test cases are there in integration testing. Actually, I wrote around 1000 test cases in integration testing. Here integration testing, I am supposed to test 1000 test cases. You see, out of 1000, everything is not important. All are not critical. All 1000 are not critical test cases. But to test this, to start the testing of 1000 test cases, first let me to check top 10 test cases first. If top 10 test cases are okay, passed, then only I will attempt the remaining 1000 test cases. If any one of the top 10 test cases fail, I can reject the build. First of all, what we have to do, as soon as we receive the build, perform the sanity testing. As soon as the build is received, perform sanity testing. If any sanity test cases fail, I can reject the build as per the process set up in my company. In my test manager told me that, Madhu, reject the build if any one of the sanity test cases fail. Okay, I have to obey my boss. Whatever is told in the process, I need to follow. If any sanity test cases fail, I need to reject the build. Now, actually build one is given. For example, my login is not working. Login is not working. Can I test? Is it make sense to test remaining things? I am not able to log in. How can I test without login? I am not able to register. How can I test? Our core thing, payment is not working. It won't make sense to test remaining things. I say that I am rejecting the build. Then developer will fix the build and give me build 2. If I say some problem, the build 2 is given to the testers. They fix the problem, Developers fix the problem and give me the build to. For example, there are out of 10 test cases, 9 are passed initially and 1 is failed. Out of 10 test cases, 9 test cases are passed and 1 is failed. Then reject the build. Then developers will fix the problem and give the build to. Then what happened? Again I need to do the sanity testing. In build to, again do sanity testing. Remember, we need to do the sanity testing on every build. Sanity testing is compulsory on every build as per the process set up in my company. Is it required? Is it compulsory? I don't know. I need to ask to see my process document. My testing process document I need to refer. Today I joined in Walmart. Let me to ask my lead to walk through the process. My lead told me that, okay, as per the process, if any one of the sanity test cases fail, reject the build. And on every build, we are supposed to do the sanity testing. Okay, I understood that. Okay, I have to follow that now. This may not be there in every company, but majority companies, this kind of process is available. Okay, again do the sanity testing. That means all 10 test cases I need to test. Here Pushpa is saying that the tester has to test all sanity test cases even they have given a particular module. Again, it's a good question. My lead give me every daily activities. Every day my lead will tell me, okay, what is the job of Madhu? What is the job of Pushpa? Okay, Madhu, you do sanity testing. Pushpa, you write the test cases. Or somebody else has to do something. That depends on my work allocation. So tester has to test all sanity test cases. I don't know if there is my given work, allocated work, I have to do that one. Now the question is that we have to make sure that developer didn't make any changes in other ones. Yes, you are right, Navneet. We'll discuss more about that kind of things, Navneet, in regression testing. Okay, now build 2 is there. Now build 2 have to do the sanity testing. Now where we are here in this SDLC, we are in integration testing. Integration testing, okay. How many people need to do? Madhu, Navneet, Pushpa, and Madhuri. 4 people have to do integration testing. How I come to know? My lead explained me that one this morning. Okay, you 4 people do integration testing. Okay. How many test cases are there? I think 1000 test cases are there. 1000 test cases. 1000 test cases are there. Okay, we all 4 people started testing here. We all people started doing the testing, and out of 1000 test cases, 600 test cases are passed. And 400 test cases are failed in this integration testing. Oh, 400 test cases are failed. Okay, if it is a brand new development, yes, this is the expected behavior. Majority of the test cases will fail if it is a brand new development. No surprise. Because why? Why majority things will fail? Because it's a new development. For new people, first timers to the testing, many things will fly away here. You know, everything you may not understand. First timers from non-IT background. Is that? it is an expected behavior. No need to worry. If you repeat it, you will get perfection. If you repeat the video, whatever I am recording here, if you repeat the video, yes, you will get it perfectly. So please play the video. Here, real-time developers also 400 test cases are failed. 40% is gone. We need to rework. Here, now I have reported 400 defects here. Oh my God, too much. 40% defects are there. 40% test cases are failed. Why test cases are failed? Could you tell me why test cases failed? Anybody, any general answers? Testing is nothing but common sense. If we have common sense, yes, we can be able to test. Why test cases fail in general? Maybe wrote wrong code? Yes. Yes, miscommunication and developers are not smart enough. There are many reasons are there. Here Anita is saying that I am very honest here. I am from IT background, but it is very good to understand concepts only in my second time session. Last session it was all Greek and Latin to me, since it's been a long time since I finished my tuition. Thank you, Anita, for sharing your opinion openly. Many people may not accept that one. Okay, so I would like to show you why test cases fail and come back here. I will send that document to all the people, reasons for failures. Sorry. Why test cases fail? Please go through this for 1 minute. I will explain. Okay, I will explain these things definitely. Here one question from Sudha, how to access the videos? I will explain you that after 4 minutes, Sunita. Why test cases fail? Maybe multiple reasons. We will discuss these reasons once again down the line in our classes. Very complex application, yes, test cases will fail. If it is new technology, yes. Or weak developer, yes, test cases will fail. And are weak developer or strong tester? Yes, strong tester also test cases will fail because they try to break the system. By applying different techniques, they are trying to break the system. Are weak developer also test cases will fail. Weak design also failed. Unclear or ambiguous requirements or frequent change in the requirements. Yes. Miscommunication. Miscommunication is a major thing. Because of the miscommunication, lot of failures are there. You know, miscommunication is one of the major problem we face in software field. One of the interview questions: what major challenges you have faced as a tester in testing? I can say that miscommunication is in my top list. The first problem I faced is that miscommunication. Second one is that frequent change in requirements. Because of these two, I faced a lot of problems. It hampered my schedule. It impacted my timelines. Oh, how miscommunication can impact us? Okay, let me to show you one diagram here for miscommunication. I'm not sure whether I have shown this in last week or not about miscommunication. Did we see this miscommunication last week? You can find this diagram in many software companies, you know. In majority of the desks you can find this one. Try to understand this one, miscommunication. Yeah, it's funny, you are right, Aparajita, but it is our problem. No, it's a major problem. Everybody faces that one. Please try to understand everybody. Due to some reason, everybody misunderstood this one. Actually, customer need a simple swing. This simple tire with a rope is required by the customer. Customer is not able to explain that properly, and by mistake customer explained like this: I need this kind of swing. Actually, there is a problem from the customer also, but we have some licensed person, you know, licensed person is a business analyst. Business analyst did not understand, did not put the legs in the customer's shoes, and we did not understand. And the requirement of the customer is conveyed differently to the software team. So project leader understood like this. This programmer coded like this. We know that how sales people describe that, right? Okay, I am giving you guarantee. I am giving you guarantee that you will get a question chair. Actually, no guarantee. There is nothing guarantee in the entire world. Now, just by paying some money, we cannot expect a question chair. Okay, so here project team documented like this, operation team installed like this. Why it is happening? Because of miscommunication. Miscommunication is one of the major problems we face. How to avoid the miscommunication? That is the next question from in the interview. How you avoided the miscommunication? We can avoid the miscommunication with by doing the reviews. Let us get the reviews with in every stage. Let us involve customer also in the reviews. The customer is built like a roller coaster, right? You know, this is, we can, customer also should be involved in while billing. You know, if we involve customer in billing, we can avoid this one. Everywhere, everybody's participation is required, so we can avoid miscommunication in projects like Agile. If we follow Agile methodology, we can avoid miscommunication. We will discuss about agile methodology in our future classes. Minimum miscommunication would be there in agile methodology. We will see that one later. So because of miscommunication, we can face majority of the test cases will fail. I will send this diagram to all the people after the class. No need to write down. Or incorrect test data, or incorrect test procedure, or poor process, misunderstanding, insufficient development time, insufficient testing time, improper plans, test bed issues, that means environmental issues, compatibility issues. Because of many reasons, test cases will fail. We will come back to once again this one about integration testing. In our tomorrow we will continue with integration testing. What we will do after 400 are failed. We will continue with this one tomorrow. So what I would like to tell you now is that how to access the videos. One of the questions from Sudha, how I can access your videos, right? First, go to www.getsoftwareservices.com. Any homework for the day? Okay, now please study the SDLC PDF file, whatever I have given. Please study that one. That is the homework. Here, students, and click on register. It's only one-time registration. You can do registration at free of cost. No need to pay for the registration. Just register here, fill the form, then I can approve your registration within 4 hours time. Try to log in after 4 hours. After 4 hours, give some gap of 4 hours and try to log in. For example, I registered with my user ID and password. Click on login. Then you can be able to see all the videos, previous class videos. You can be able to see. You see day wise, for example, 18th we had a orientation video, and the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, all videos you can see. Every day I upload the videos to my website, and you can also find the material also. Here, if you go to material, all the soft copies of the material you can download from this location. This is material, and here we have the live class videos. Okay, guys. Anybody, any other questions? Okay, we are already exceeded the time. What is instance? Question from Anita. What is instance? What is the dictionary meaning of instance? Anybody is good in English? Instance. What is instance as per dictionary? It's a copy. Correct. It's a copy. Instance means a copy of the dictionary. Meaning from the dictionary. So I need a complete sentence from you, Anita. What context you asked that instance. Please give me the full sentence. Instance. Is developers also use this word. Okay. Why I am saying that developers also will use this one. Testers also use this one. In what context you are using that? Instance of object. That is the developer's language. We are not talking about any coding now at this time. No, just related to the testing. Just give me a complete sentence about the instance. We will discuss that definitely. So that's why. First of all, let us see what is the dictionary meaning of instance. In what context you have asked me, and give me a full sentence from where you read that instance word. If you give me that, accordingly I can explain you. I will send yesterday's tutorial in running notes today. Shaima, as I told in the beginning of the class, definitely I will send that. If anybody is not able to log in, please send me email. I will look into that one. Or in the chat message, I may not be able to remember. If you face any problems, email is the best communication. I can respond to your queries within 4 or 5 hours. Oh, you are from quality center perspective you are asking, Anita. Okay, now I got it. From quality center, what is my instance? Definitely I will explain this in quality center class. Please remind me, Anita, in quality center class. Till now I did not start quality center. Okay, and one more general thing for you guys is that about lab usage. Some of you have reserved the lab today and are not able to use that one. The reason is that your session timed out happened. Now, for example, Aparajita reserved machine for quality center lab. Quality center lab Aparajita reserved at 12:30 p.m. Before that, Jyoti is supposed to use the lab. Jyoti is supposed to use quality center lab from 10:30 to 10 to 12. 10 to 12 a.m. 10 a.m. to 12 noon. 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Jyoti is supposed to do the lab. But Jyoti did not show up. Jyoti did not inform me saying that, okay, I will not use it, saying that I am absent today, I cannot use that. Jyoti did not inform me. What happened? When Aparajita come at 12:30, session will expire and meeting will be closed. So, who is the victim? Aparajita. So, if as I said, the person who is using the lab should be responsible and make sure that that is available to the next person. In case, if you are not using the lab, please let me know. And if you are not, as we have some issue with session timeout of go to training, as I explained you, if you are not using the go to training for more than half an hour, session will be closed. Your meeting will expire and you cannot use the lab. Please, you need to make sure that you need to move the mouse at least once in every half an hour. So we have faced this problem today. The people who reserved the lab, they did not use the lab and that impacted other people. So I request you that please maintain the session or inform your next person or inform me so that I will pass on the message to next person. Okay guys, any other questions? Here Halam is asking about the curriculum of the course. Go to website, you can find course curriculum here. Entire course curriculum is available. You can also play the video in this website. About orientation video is available. I recommend everybody to play the video in case if you are the first timer. Okay guys, I am done for the day. Anybody any other questions? We are already at 10:27. Okay, yes, thank you very much. And I will send the running notes and upload the material in a few minutes. Anybody reserved the lab now? I think AHLM you have reserved the lab, right? You need not to log out AHLM. You can use the lab immediately. You need not.